My name is Deborah Alston, Justin Woodward's mother, the young man who this film is dedicated to. First, I would like to thank all of you for participating in this event. And I think that it's extremely important that the message gets out. He was definitely a great young man. He had a very good heart, very loving kid. Not only loved other kids, he protected other children. He would always have kids in the backyard playing basketball. I had 17 wonderful years with him.
My brother Justin was a good kid, real good kid. We would go to visit my son in Pennsylvania. You know, my son loved his uncle, and my brother loved his nephew. And they hurt when my brother was taken from me and my family. I will always miss my brother, always.
Elizabeth was your typical senior in high school. She was very excited to be graduating. She had just finished prom. She worked 2 jobs. She was a good student. She could talk to anybody. She loved to babysit little children, and her laugh was really fun and energetic. I found out about the relationship through my mom.
I thought it was wonderful. Whoever this guy Carlos was, he was bringing her flowers, teddy bears. I was like, wow, this is the kind of guy every girl wants to meet.
It was probably a couple of months into the relationship that he started, I guess, showing signs of jealousy, as far as he didn't want her to hang out with certain people sometimes. He didn't want her to go to prom. I would never in a million years think that he was capable of what he was going to commit a couple of weeks later.
She's going away to college. He knows she's going away to college, so he's got to know this relationship is over.
When they broke up, he was like trying to get her back and threatening her like he was going to kill himself, and she felt that guilt that she had to keep some kind of relationship with him. The signs were there. It was the matter of, especially my sister, being so cut off from anybody as far as speaking about the relationship.
Elizabeth left for work that morning, probably 20 to 7, and we got there about 9 a.m. Her dad ran in the store to get her keys, and he came out and said she'd never shown up for work that day. We were driving up the street, and the car was parked in a deserted area. Her dad jumped out of our car, then he opened the back door and he let out a primal scream, and he turned to me and said, "It's Elizabeth, call 911. I ran over to the car and I initiated CPR, and the EMTs arrived. I went with them to the hospital, and I realized I don't really know this guy. I don't know this guy at all."
My father came back that morning and he just looked absolutely horrified. But when he said she was murdered, I knew that it was Carlos.